What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 40 of my Total Warhammer II modded Mazdamundi campaign. So as we saw last time, we have attacked Aranessa Saltspite and have basically destroyed Skavenblight. They will be dead as soon as this turn ends. We ended off last episode having attacked the pirates of Sartosa and Aranessa Saltspite attacking Tehenowin. And we are going to fight this because it is going to be a fun battle. I think it'll be not a settlement battle, but a field battle because they're sallying out, which always I feel like is worth fighting, more so than the settlement battles, because really, settlement battles really aren't that great in this particular game, unless the enemy has like a full stack there, and she definitely doesn't, so... we just end up breaking through a gate and systematically destroying enemies with our Dino Blob. Anyway, before we start the actual battle, however, this is the 40th episode, and once again, I'd like to remind you guys to drop your likes and comments if you have been enjoying this particular Let's Play and like Total Warhammer content on this channel in general. On top of that, I'd just like to thank you guys for sticking with it. This is the 40th episode, and thus a fairly old campaign, so I do appreciate all the comments and you guys for sticking through this long. I think I said the same thing twice. Let's get to that cinematic battle so I don't embarrass myself further. Alrighty, here we go. Tehenowin versus Aranessa, although it's looking like it will not be specifically Tehenowin versus Aranessa, but rather Ichlatek versus Aranessa, because of our setup has essentially made it so that the main enemy army, which is coming in here with all of their elite units, their Depth Guard and all the craziness that they've got going on there, quite a lot of Depth Guard at that, so that is definitely going to be an issue, plus some Sirens. That is all going to be taken care of by Tehenowin and the main bulk of the force, whereas the second army, i.e. the Aranessa's army and the relatively small amount of units in there, are all going to be held off by Ichlatek, or at least that's the plan. We'll see how it works out. Ichlatek tried to run in to immediately charge Aranessa and, break her, crippling this army, but unfortunately he got stopped by that Spear Fisher's Net and therefore is stuck here for a while. They look like they are going to try to move past him, but he is very fast on that Carnosaur, so he should be able to take out Aranessa, hopefully that bloated corpse as well, and maybe do some damage, though we'll see. That's a little bit much, and we have to remember that these guys on the Carnosaurs, they're very good at killing individual models, but when they get surrounded, they drop in terms of their HP very quickly, so it's quite dangerous. They're quite fragile, surprisingly. Anyway, we over here have Vanguard deployed all of our forces, being the 2 Blessed Chameleon Skinks units and the 2 Chameleon Stalker units, as well as Tehenowin and all of the other lords and stuff. So they're simply going to run up and try to deal with the enemy. Unfortunately, the fact that the forest is here is beneficial to the enemy in a number of ways. One, because we have a lot of large units, and 2, because they are going to be blocking a lot of the range firepower. Obviously, we're going to send Tehenowin first, even though, I've made that mistake before, where he got 2 damage, but we need to get him to force the enemy to essentially blob up around him so that then we can send in the stalkers and the red crests when they are here, and they don't get hit by all of the stuff from the enemy, i.e. they don't get damaged because they're a lot more fragile than Tehenowin himself. Anyway, Tehenowin's in, we've seen some decent amount of damage on several of these units here already. The Sirens and the Depth Guard are very, very hurt at about half HP. In the meantime, Mr. Ichlatek has charged over here, and he's started to do a little bit of damage. These rotting Prometheans have certainly taken a couple hits. What are those? They look like little swords on the ground. What the hell are those from? Who fires these, or who attacks with these? Are those Sirens? Oh, are those from Dead Sirens, perhaps? They must be from Dead Sirens. I don't actually know who would have killed them. Ichlatek doesn't do magical damage, so I'd be surprised if it was him killing them. Plus, he's been trying to focus down Aranessa, who's already down to about 60% HP. So he's doing good, but it may change quickly when he gets around, and he is starting to take damage. He's taken 15% damage himself, and his leadership has dropped to about half HP. In the meantime, the enemy mortar, you can see, is now starting to fire, and we do want to take it off the field as well. So we are going to change this up a little bit and move the Blessed Chameleon Skinks over there to help Ishlitek and to take out that mortar, while the main force of the army is also doing quite well. We can see the damage in there. We are dropping down some Flock of Dooms on everybody. So that should help out with the damage, especially against the Sirens. And there we go. Ooh, lots of explosions all over the... Oh, these guys have a... they have a unit of those little bomb guys. The zombie-powered gunnery mob bombers. Yeah, I was like, oh, that effect looks really lovely. But they're probably hurting themselves more than they're hurting us, especially with this, like, wall of dinos that we have. Interestingly, the wall of dinos is sort of protecting the chameleon stalkers against the wrath of all these Depth Guard, which is actually quite effective. Oh, that shot from the Oracle looks like it might have exploded a bunch of our chameleon stalkers there. Alrighty, really hard to tell what's going on. It's unfortunate that we got a, you know, pseudo-forest battle here. Although I love watching all the larger units and just, like, the mayhem going on here with all the enemy firing their guns, us also firing stuff back, although not so much with the guns. We're also going to get an Engine of the Gods going down. The purpose of this is obviously to cripple as many of the enemy range units, I was talking about the Thunder of Guns, of course, as possible. Let's check back on Ishlitek. It seems like he's crippled Aranessa, who is now shaken. I'd be shaken too in this particular situation when your entire army is getting held off by one unit, and she's almost dead herself. Not so blessed anymore, are ya? Let's see. Yeah, Ishlitek's at half HP, which is dangerous, but once again, we are getting the Blessed Chameleon Skinks to move in and try to help him out. I think, yeah, this is primarily because of these Rotting Prometheans. They look like they're dishing out a decent number of damage. They are defenders, so they're more meant to take damage than to dish it out, but I'm still fairly impressed with this. So yeah, you keep on doing this, Ishlitek, while everybody else... There we go, now adding some fire support to all this, as well as applying poison to all of these guys. So it'll hopefully slow them down, allow Ishlitek to back out of here, especially before he routs. I even use a I forgot what the spell is called, the thing that gives you leadership and prevents you from rampaging on himself, just to keep him from routing. Mostly what I want to do here is just have him run away, and then run around and then just kill Aranessa, because she's too protected by all the other stuff now. Over here, we've also used a unit of Basti and... oh, it's the King cohort. They're over here to try to slow down these Sirens and Depth Guard. I really didn't want these guys going over here and helping Aranessa against Ishlitek, as well as, I suppose, catching out those Chameleon Skinks, although I suppose that would be pretty unlikely with regards to the Depth Guard being slower than the Chameleon Skinks, who are run at 65 speed, plus fire at will and apply poison further, slow down the enemy. We also have a Necrofex Colossus moving in, one of the coolest frickin' models in the damn game. And hey, adding some more Thunder of Guns. We can see our dinos trying to move in and kill that thing, although it is fairly tanky. Go figure. You gotta love that thing. Ooh, nice little charge there by Tehanawan himself. Oh man, for some reason I just imagine Tehanawan getting annoyed at this thing, just like chucking his plaque of Sotek at him. It's probably indestructible. Like, we've seen some pretty crazy Lizardmen techno sorcery after all. Anyway, over here in the back lines, we've sent a few Basties to break through, because most of our dinos are in the front here, and these guys can move into the back and take care of all these zombie pirates, prevent them from adding their ranged firepower and annoying our own dinos here with their armor-piercing bullets. Other than that, I mean, to be fair, there's not that much to see here, just by virtue of the stupid trees. But at least it's conceptually a fun idea. What I probably should have done, and if I were to fight again, I mean, it sounds like hard to say. We might have benefited by waiting for the enemy a little bit, like out here, allowing the melee units to charge out there, but keeping the ranged units in the forest so that the forest themselves interfere with that. Obviously, because we have a lot of large units here, it's hurting them and their well, the debuffs due to large. Oh, speaking of debuffs, it looks like Aranessa is broken. She's not going to get debilitated and start crumbling because she is technically alive, unlike the usual vampire admirals we're used to. But Ishlitek is also wavering. He's down to 3401 HP. He will get that a little bit higher, especially if we can get him some Earthbloods from the Oracle. But he does have to be careful now. He's just running around. Good job also to the Blessed Chameleon Skinks who are running around. These guys are clearly killing these Sirens, which is fairly impressive considering they are not magical damage. At least forcing them to crumble is going to break them apart fairly fast. I didn't actually want to go after these Sirens. They were just sort of in the way while we were going to those mortars. Other than that, the battle is very, very quickly turning in our favor. The enemy troop count is down by about 1,000 troops, and while there are a lot of elite units left, they're starting to drop. Moving in our Oracle here, you can see against the Sirens specifically, because well, we gotta apply some poison and like slow them down a little bit. Too bad the Oracle doesn't do magical damage directly. I would have, you know what? Maybe we should give it some magical damage now that I think about it, by giving it a weapon that changes the damage type. Aranessa are running away, and I feel like she will, yeah, she's going to be able to get out of this. But fortunately, I think Ishlitek will have won this. The Rotting Prometheans are now crumbling, and with the help of these Blessed Chameleon Skinks firing into them, though they will not do much damage because I think these guys have way too much armor on them, don't they? What's their armor at? Oh, we're going to summon Temple Guards to help with that. Yeah, Rotting Prometheans, 130 armor, so very, very little to next to no damage from those Chameleon Skinks on them, but that's okay. We have the Temple Guard Terminators summoned to deal with them and allow Ishlitek to move away, you know, not dead. I was about to say undead, but that's not quite right. And then these Chameleon Skinks can now switch to, well, these guys can switch to the Mortar now that those other Sirens have been ambushed and killed, and then these guys are moving around to switch to the Zombie-Powered Gunnery Mob to prevent them from, well, mostly to prevent them from annoying Ishlitek, but it's not like we really care about them firing on the Chameleon Skinks, who between their regeneration and their Chameleon, what's it called? The ability that, Resilience, Master Ambusher. There's something that makes them very resilient to ranged fire, but I forgot what the actual name of the ability is. It's not Calm Presence, not Recovery. Well, whatever. We all know how it works. And now this army over here has also crumbled, so it's just Aranessa's force remaining. I think it's just Aranessa on the field and the battle's actually over. Just like that. It really, really suddenly was over. I kind of disappointed myself for missing the destruction of that Necrofex Colossa, but once again, because of the trees, it was a little bit annoying. But hey, at least we got a decent battle out of it for Tehenowin, and this portion of the battlefield, or the overworld map, should be firmly in our hands. Alrighty, well, a relatively easy battle. Interestingly, Aranessa was the only one who got away. I was a little bit not careful enough with Ishlitek there, who did a decent amount of damage while he was fighting, but his main contribution in this particular case was holding back this entire smaller army, Aranessa and everybody. The Rotting Prometheans actually did surprisingly well at damaging him and keeping him back, but I think that's it's an issue with the Carnosaurs. The Carnosaurs animation does something to them that makes it difficult for them to fight monstrous infantry. We've encountered it before where they get Carnosaurs get wrecked by Ushabti, and it looks like the same sort of thing occurs with the Rotting Prometheans. I did repeatedly try to get Ishlitek out, and he was having a really difficult time doing anything or moving. Even when he was at the edge of the screen, the Carnosaur was just like stuck in its tail wagging animation, whatever the hell it was doing, oddly enough. Even though, hilariously, he basically killed Aranessa's Saltspite really quickly and then just got trapped by the rest of these annoying units. But oh well, the rest of the army is dead, and there was a little, there's little left. We can occupy it. Oh, and I guess Aranessa is gonna just move away because she's alive. Oh, well, whatever. Occupy it. Yeah, she's gonna move away slightly. And I guess she's gonna raise the dead because she encamped. Weapon gain, Dagger of Sotek. Well, that is appropriate to gain a Dagger of Sotek after a Tehanuan fight. And let's see. Oh, we can finish off the Scryer as well. Solid garrison success. Yeah, you're gonna keep doing that. Province secured Sartosa. We'll deal with that in a second. Grendel, you're ready. You're back in action, little buddy. Oh, you arrive at the ancient city of Quintex, which means you're gonna take some time. Passive ability, regeneration when fighting at sea, income from sacking settlements. It's all swell, not that we're gonna get too much value out of either of those things, to be perfectly honest. I guess we could give the, you know what, you. Ritual, attack her. What the hell is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at these bloated corpses. That's funny. A weird little army. I want to give Ritual the buff as well. Auto-resolve will not kill any of us, and there's absolutely no need to fight this. Little to no damage. I guess the ogres will eat even bloated corpses. Go figure. Exterminate this, please. And now you're in attrition territory. At least it's not desert attrition. We still have Zarexil and Myrmidons to take, and the enemy has 9 settlements. 9 settlements. Wow, they go all the way up here, don't they? I never really cared for bothering with these guys, but you know, while we're here, I guess. So we'll move you to Lucchini for a turn. While you two, well, I guess you two can move out. Sartosa, if there's no enemies around, you can defend it. So, oh, now the question is, let's see. You can build a fruit libation factory, which gives us a little bit of money. You do have a port here. I'm gonna keep the Source Scarvet building, but I'm gonna delete this, and I'm gonna delete this, and well, I guess we could keep the food building, but we could probably build a bunch of other stuff in here. You know what, let's keep the 100k for a few seconds. I just want to see if the Last Defenders will bite. Oh, Last Defenders? Join, no, join Confederation. Payments. Offer payment. $100,000. No, really. Okay, Krokgar. Okay. We'll have to keep buttering it. Wow, your strength rank is 5. What's the likelihood that he actually joins us with the strength rank at 5? It's a little bit too strong. What about you? I'm a 35.
You are not welcome in my
oh well. Let's start spending a little bit of our money.
Of course.
Gift to you and gift to the Krokgarians. There we go. Yeah, payments, offer payment, small gift. I guess we could do a defensive alliance with them, but the thing is it'll make them stronger by virtue of them not. I guess we have to attack these dwarves. These guys are really not gonna appreciate that, but there's not much we can do about it. Can't just leave them here. Let's give them a few more turns, I guess. It's not like there's much left here. What is the, what are we missing for the short campaign victory? Maintain control of 14 provinces, including the following. So we're missing the Creeping Jungle and the Northern Great Jungle from these guys. We could always send an army to kill them very quickly in like a single episode if we wanted to. We have 8 of the following settlements we need. Now we're just missing the Leaders of Chaos. We're also about to lose Enact the Great Plan, so let's get that back up and running. And oh... Wait. Do nothing for a second. We're at 990. Oh, man. We have to enact the Great Plan, which means we will, I believe, lose the research rate that we get alongside that, don't we? Not Lord of the Solar City. Alignments. Yeah, see, we're getting a free 70 research rate from that. Damn it, we were so close to 1,000%. But I feel like the upkeep... 10% is a pretty big deal. So yeah, enact the Great Plan. Economy, units, and enact the Great Plan. There you go. And now we're back to like 920. Ouch. Ouch. It hurts. It really does hurt. You're gonna get your Venomous in here. And you, I just want to check. Another Source Scarvet, perhaps? We got... Wait. I want to see what we got here. We got a Weapons Master. Make it a little bit stronger. Not bad. I don't really care about the missile strength, but not bad. Because missile strength does nothing. We can get more Skink Priests and more Oracles if we so desire. Oh, we have a Skink Master here. Upkeep, production, and speed. Although, to be fair, the upkeep, those upgrades are kind of weak in the first place. Anyway, you. Can you move any further or no? Can't actually tell. No, you can't. No, you can't. Alright, fine. Well, then, ogres, you stay where you are, and you, to Hanuman, you're gonna head to, I guess, Zarexil. I feel like you can move further. Or you could sail down. You know what? Sail down to Myrmidons instead. In fact, wait. Stay here so you can heal up to full. Yeah, alright. And let's build walls here. Let's build that fruit draft compressors. And hello. What are you doing here? Where are you going? Wherever it is, I don't appreciate it. Let's also get the... I guess the old one monument here. And Tobaro and Bilbao. Yeah, let's just level you up. Let's level you up, because chaos is coming. It can't be stopped. And you guys will probably be at the forefront of getting attacked. And Kai, go kill that, please. Gorok. You could also go to Zarexil in theory. You can actually get you there. Hey. Hurry up with this. Oh man, I clicked auto-resolve without even checking if that would cause a problem, but it looks like we're okay. Clan Scryer destroyed. There we go. There's the milestone that I wanted last episode, but I guess we'll have to deal with it being this episode instead. You know what? Don't march Sands, because what if there's a full stack or like 3 stacks right here? These guys do have a bunch of other territories after all. You are going to get walls because I don't want to lose you. You can also have... I mean, let's suppose that you never generate any cash. You can have a star chamber for the extra research rate. Because what else would you have, right? Oh, public order minus 15. That's because of the corruption. Well, I feel like then you absolutely have to get the old one monument. Ah, man. Okay. Well, the construction cost reduction, well, you're getting a research rate from this, too. Provincial instability will go away. Whatever. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll fix itself eventually. Otherwise, Mazdamundi, presuming that we don't attack the dwarfs right now, we can wait on that. We could just keep moving forward, although we do want to move all the tech thieves. So you, keep moving towards Hag Grief. You, Gefeeten, and go towards, I guess, Shrine of Cain. You can steal tech from there. Steal tech from everywhere. Man, our money dropped fast. And it shall continue in that light, because we're going to build a few more things. Let's see, Eagle Gate, Great Mortis Delta, Casa Bar. We were waiting to upgrade you earlier, 10k. Ouch. You know what? Screw the growth here. Switch to Alignment of Monuments. And can we tax this place? Ooh. You make a very solid amount of money. I hadn't realized that there, Casa Bar. Maybe the tax rate is just fine then. I mean, then again, we're going to build a bunch of upgrades here. You know what? Keep that for now. Let's see. Skavenblight, we checked. The Sacred Pools. What do we do here? You will also never make money. I guess we can build a geomantic pylon, but it's a little bit on the expensive side right now. I wanted to build a star chamber, but it looks like that's not a possibility. Let's just upgrade the food and ignore it for now. Charnel Valley, we're ignoring. Machrok, you can, I guess, get a little bit of an upgrade and get yourself an iron mining pit. We don't technically need walls here, I would think. Alright, Southern Desert of Araby. Jaluk Oasis. You have some... Wait, oh, it's already built, okay. What do we do here? Can build another star chamber? Why must it be so expensive? We didn't run out of divine architecture. No, we didn't. The game is just being like this. Alright, fine. Let's get a Shrine of the Old Ones for more cash. I mean, you actually generate very little cash right now, despite the fact that you have the Karaksigor labor districts. So maybe we don't even bother making you up as a full money-making territory. I think for several other factions, I actually use the Southern Deserts of Araby as a military hub when conquering this area, but I don't think we need another military hub, especially as Khemri is right now fairly military hub-esque. Just get the Star Chamber, I guess, despite the expense. Hey, you know what? Get the Temple too. Run of the Old Ones. Wait, you are in... Oh, you're in Alignment of Crafting. Considering how little you generate, maybe switch you to Alignment of Monuments, and then we can just build this next turn then without wasting as much money at least. Fine, Ash River. Well, it's definitely get the marble. Construction costs for all buildings. That's always worthwhile. And Numas, you can keep your walls and stuff. You, Springs of Eternal Life. How far are you? I think you're okay. As long as the dwarfs don't jump down here. It's always a distinct possibility. Get some totems of Quetley, I guess. Public order here will be okay after we build those floating gardens, and our money is dropping once again. But if Gorok's not going to join us with the money we had, he's probably not going to join us very easily. Alright, Temple of the Eclipse. And... I mean, we might as well keep upping the money that we get anyway, right? Guess the Totems of Quetley. Oh, you don't have the temple. Yeah, fine. Temple of the old ones. Untamed plus 12 income from buildings, and this place generates an okay amount of income. Nothing, actually, no, something here. And public order is okay. Telia. Yeah, let's upgrade the walls in Miragliano just so that it doesn't die. Sentinels of Jati Temple City, fine. There goes all the rest of our cash, Gorok. Krokgar, damn it. Saurus. Okay, ooh, Skull Island. Maybe we can send somebody out here to pick that up for us. A free 20k is a free 20k. After all, go grab that Skull Island. Beautiful. Alrighty, at least we have somebody to do that for us. Lord not moved. Okay, is it just you two? I swear I moved everybody but Mazdamundi and Moff Catel back here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You guys are waiting, and I just want to double check that there are no other ruins nearby that we need to grab, and it doesn't look like there are, so let's just make sure that these dwarfs die. Oh. Okay, Mazdamundi, you go here, and then go into encamp stance, and then you move a little bit closer into the Grand and Massive. Not going to be a military presence here in Mothrock anymore, but I don't think that'll change too much. And then, do you guys have a full stack yet? No, guys. I don't think that that faction is going to be worth attacking. Sartosa. You don't need growth, though. I guess we're just going to go into an alignment of monuments. And then we're going to end the turn. Alright, let's see if we get more vampirate armies attacking us, or whether they are, or whether they're done for now. I see some heroes. And, oh man, Khemri's gonna take some of these territories, aren't they? I have a sinking feeling that the vampirates are gonna lose some territory to Khemri. Ambusher discovered, Nur. Where are you, Nur? Where are you? I have no idea where you are. If we discover the ambusher, why can't we... Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. Add technology. Research 976. I was so close. We're so damn close to getting there. You know what? We need to take out a few of these things. Guess we're gonna spend more cash. Yeah, fine. Enable those magical attacks. Once again, chaos is coming. And then we'll move back towards the sequence of Saurus Invigoration. You... stay here for one more turn. Max out your healing before going anywhere. Plus, I guess you can defend against chaos if they do come. You don't move through the marsh or whatever there. Just move towards Xerixzil. Let's see if there's any stacks being built up there. And indeed there is. Alright, you. To Hanuman, go siege Myrmidons. Or otherwise destroy Myrmidons, depending on if there's a stack there, and it doesn't look like there is. Wait, I don't think you can land and attack it in the same turn. Unfortunately, so just stay here for one turn, you'll be fine. I guess we send the ogres out as well. They'll be through vampiric territory, although here they can go through this and be a little bit closer. We might actually be better off just sailing out here and attacking that way. Alright, fine. I don't think any rogue armies are nearby either, so go. Well, if chaos attacks, they attack. Not much we can do about that now. 76, we are... buildings and commandments. Well, they'll fix that eventually, but we'll need the public order to fix itself long before then. Although, I think it'll be able to defend itself even if there is a rebellion here. I think it'll be fine. Okay, do we need anything here? As in, is there anything we really need here? You know, build the skink favelas. Just do it. Just do it. Even if we make it a pseudo-military hub. Do we want to build reclaimed tunnels at least temporarily to unscrew the public order a little bit? Yeah, I think we do. Alright, that I'm happy with. Mazda, you're sitting where you are. Cytochrome, you are going to head to that Skull Island. Maybe you can sail out and just grab a bunch of islands now. Maybe we'll get some of the better abilities. Nikai, you're staying here for one more turn. Gorok and Predat, you don't need to do anything. Tech thieves, gotta move once again, though. Alright, Shrine of Cain. Success. Wait. We're at 1,000, and it's still 2. How much do we have to get to for it to be 1? Come on, game. Come on. I was so excited there for a second. Ah, 1 sweet second. Alright. You can have whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, well, we have to move the other tech thieves. Can they steal enough tech? Kalaw. What? Kalaw. Maybe we should build more of these and just continue getting even more tech thieves. 2,000 just to steal tech. Well, we have no choice. I can't believe that's increasing as well. Hey, you got a Zote Servant, which is great, but it's not for you. Faction encountered Grimgor's Wa. Grendel, you can move as well. Go to... Wait, okay, the Moon Shard is ours. I saw the Dark Elf architecture there, and I was like, oh, steal tech from those Dark Elves, but, you know, we're not Dark Elves this time. Money Keepers, okay, everybody else is good. Do we waste more of our cash on any of this? I'd love to. Keep upgrading all this, making even more money. The more money we make, the more money we can possibly use to confederate Gorak. Although, what about you? Are you willing to confederate with us yet? Join confederation. Payments. And payment. Wait, no. Offer payment. Oh, 40k. No, still low. And he... Well, we might be able to do a military alliance with him. Wait, I think we can achieve this campaign objective via military allies, so that'll be fine either way. We're almost there to constructing 3 star chambers. We just need chaos to invade. It makes me also start to think that you guys are probably gonna need some defenders. It really depends on the type of units that we get in here. You know what, let's get a couple of coatls to hide these guys, essentially, and then I'll think about what else we're gonna do here. You know what, you are going to... Ooh. Are you gonna limit monuments? Yeah, you are. Alright, so you're gonna do this. That's gonna be like all of our money, but well, let's max out the Awakening. What I also wanted to do is build this building so that you can build Temple Guard here as well. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, and oh, I just wanted to double check. Are you able to recruit stuff in the water? No. Well, you could just land, like, right here in Kofar. Piss these guys off. Not that we could just auto-resolve this either way. Alrighty, and we're almost out of time, unfortunately. In fact, we are out of time. I just want to end, I guess, one more turn just in case we get attacked by Sartosa, and I want to see what happens. Let's see. I'll end the turn. I don't think I've forgotten anybody, or at least nobody super important. We'll hold on to the rest of the remaining cash that we have. I'm really hoping that these guys accidentally declare war on somebody that's a lot stronger than them, so that they thus start freaking out. I also don't like how Mazdamundi hasn't moved in a while. I do want to get that Lord of the Solar City before the end of the campaign, that's for damn sure. You know what, I think regardless of the hit to our rep, with the
dwarves are not poor.
Hush. With these guys, we still attack these dwarves, especially since they don't appear to want to attack the Wood Elves. For whatever weird reason. Alright, just kill them, just kill them. Clear warp. Nagaroth, you can help. I wonder how much these guys are going to dislike this. -2? Not too bad. Mazdamundi, you should be able to auto-resolve that. In fact, wait, yeah, there's no need to fight this. This is pathetic. I'm going to auto-resolve that by moving you in a little bit closer and thereby increasing how many, or how few, or decreasing how many of our enemies? Our armies die. It's really late right now, and you can probably tell because I'm like, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, let's auto-resolve this, and I am going to call this episode here. We will kill the dwarfs over the next episode. Hopefully they have a full stack somewhere here, like the Lost Plateau, although they could jump to Kasapar, which would be really annoying. But anyway, I guess we'll figure out that next time, as well as, well, hopefully we'll try to once again save up a little bit for to get Krogguard to join us, but otherwise we're going to be destroying the rest of these Sartosans. I don't really care about bothering with the orcs. They're in a territory that they are perfectly welcome to. So yeah, we'll just keep destroying these guys and go all the way to Akendorf, I guess. Oh, these guys have Akendorf? I'll think about it. I still don't probably think that it's going to be unnecessary to attack the orcs, but we got to figure out what else we want to do, because it's who knows when chaos is coming. Honestly, it's turn 130. It feels like they should have arrived already. Are we supposed to get our campaign victory here if they just refuse to come in here? It does give us more time to build defenders, but you know, we could also do that when they actually, well, it might be a little bit too late when they actually come. Anyway, there's probably also administrative stuff to do, and I'll actually do the administrative stuff as usual between the episodes, like moving stuff around. So anyway, stay tuned for more killing vampirates, and I guess a little bit of dwarf killing, although I imagine that particular tiny faction is going to be auto-resolved next time. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback, yada yada yada, too tired to say the whole thing. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.